cool to see Ryu and Ken as well. I know the Ken found more success, but that game 1 was just, you got to even think, what if Vendetta took that first game?
Yep.
That might have locked in Vendetta for Ryu the entire set. Who knows? That could have hurt him, helped him, right? So many different things could have happened there. But next up, and to mention, both Snake players still in the winner side. I think MVD and Paulo Kage.
So later on in top 16.
Yo, what if they have to fight each other in the mirror? That'd be crazy.
I don't want to what if. I want to see it happen.
Ooh,
hey,
snap.
Who's running this bracket? Just slide someone down.
Oh, snap.
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, man, see
Collusion.
Collusion, baby. This ain't MLG. You can't ban us. We're back, baby.
I was like, hold on, man. Wrong game.
We're back, baby.
Maybe in Brawl, but not in this one. There's a lot higher stakes.
That's actually very true. And both of these guys absolutely know about that. We got Peabnut, one of the best Mega Mans in the business, taking on Jahzz0, Ken specialist.
Jahzz0, one
and
of the
Perry God, by the way.
Yes.
Put some respect next to that boy's name, Perry God.
The Perry God in the building.
In case anybody forgot about that.
Yeah, Jahzz0, a very, very strong, if not the best Ken players to do it in the U.S. There's so many of them, right? So, you know, it's really hard to say, but this could be one of the proving grounds. Jahzz0 was able to come out to Summit and really show off some stuff, get wins on players like Ludo. I think that was his biggest win at Summit. So, very talented player. And then Peabnut, as of recently, second place at Riptide, has been showing the world what this character can do, what Mega Man has the potential of. But we're going to see what both of these players / characters can do here at Dreamhack Atlanta.
Yeah, Mega Man definitely kind of creeping back up in some of these placings throughout the tournaments I've been observing, not just offline but online as well. So
yeah,
definitely, of course, Peab, the mainstay for sure, who's been around for a long time. A lot of good accomplishments attached to his name, but Jahzz0 going to be a nice challenge.
Yeah, and both these characters way more on the technical side as well, right? Ken, obviously, you got to have all those different combo routes down. You got to be able to react to SDI, all that kind of stuff. And then Mega Man, obviously, you got all the different item plays as with the Saw Blade and all that stuff. So a lot of different tech for both of these characters. And, man, I got to say, back-to-back Ken, one of my favorite characters to watch.
Facts.
All right, so both players, it's like the button warmer is over. Or button check. Why do I say button warmer?
I don't know. I mean, I think you're thinking hand warmer.
Yeah, I'm like fusing the two.
Yeah, you're like, you know, it's a bad fusion. It's a bad fusion.
You want warm buttons, right?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I wouldn't want my control. I wouldn't want my buttons to be cold.
I think you want warm hands.
True.
I feel like that kind of translates over, right?
Yeah. You got it.
Something to do with kinetic energy.
You got it.
Yeah. Kineds.
Kinetic energy, man. I didn't know you were a scientist, Phil.
Phil not a science guy, man. Not just a show, baby. I live that ish.
It's a way of life.
Absolute clownage right now on the mics.
Yeah.
But a battle is impending. We're looking forward to it.
We're fortunate. We get the clown on the mic while these players are fighting for their lives out here in
best seat in the house over here, too.
Oh, absolutely.
I always tell people that's the best thing about being a caster is get the best seat in the house. So really appreciate that. Though I don't mind being in the crowd as well because they do tend to turn up. It's a good look as well. But here we go. Game 1. Let's see what we're doing.
Yeah, and this is going to be one of the, another Southeast showdown here.
Yeah.
So, and I think for Peab, this is one of the, I would imagine Mega Man can struggle keeping out Ken because Ken is a little bit on the quicker side. Maybe not as extreme as a Roy or a Fox, right? So we'll see how Jahzz0 goes ahead and closes the gap here against Peab. Maybe Jahzz0 even plays it so. I've seen Jahzz0 play different matchups in very different ways. I think Jahzz0 approaches matchups in a very unique way for Ken, and I think that's what really sets him apart is the way he views the game.
I think that's fantastic, man. Always having something different to bring to the opponent. Always keep them guessing and on their toes. And right now, I do think, obviously, Ken's not going to be a bad matchup for or bad pick to go against Mega Man.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to play as much of a keep-away game because Ken can't cover a lot of space, as we saw, honestly, in that last set, right?
Yeah. I mean,
really good example.
Ken being a little bit quicker than Ryu. Not going to have the better projectiles, but can definitely have some different combo routes, and as well as that tosser just being able to close the gap. But Jahzz0, definitely, I would say of all the Ken players, is the best Ken player at playing things like slow and methodical.
I feel that.
Because usually we see Ken play style, and it's always just like kind of up in your face. But Vendetta's also good at it. It's always a give and take, man. Both of them so talented.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow,
man.
what an anti-air. Okay.
I got a Shoryuken myself. Hold
Damn,
up.
he's caught you jumping one too many times on that one.
I got reacts on deck. Oh, but hey, returning the favor here, but returning the favor with no rage, not going to be as effective here.
True. Mega Man's got some girth to him as well. Going to drop the stock there, but still, look how long it took to get it. 137. They call him Rockman in Japan for a reason, Charles.
Yeah, very heavy.
Got some
Very
weight.
heavy character. He is a super fighting robot.
Very true.
Okay, using these forward airs, and that's going to be the main tool we're going to see Peab contest at the mid-range, right? Almost using it as like some kind of mid-range sword character-esque, and really want to keep this Ken out. The pellets can sometimes trade with very meaty options like the Nutra, and that's going to be a really big opener for Jahzz0. So how Peab plays around some of these jump-in nairs is going to be very important, and you see that using the disjoints, back air, up air, fair, to go ahead and contest some of these approaches through the air.
Definitely.
There's the up tilt, but oh, eject button him out.
Yeah, there it is, man. Call on Rex.
His name's Rush, man.
Dag.
You know what? I respect Rex. I mean, you know, this is close, this is close.
Started with an R. At least I didn't say roof. What do you want from me, Jack? What do you want? It's going down right now. Top 32, baby. Who wants it more? Who's going to get this stock?
Oh, the forward smash. Ooh, getting the weak hit, though. It's not going to be enough to scoops.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
There we go.
I like the DI there coming out from Peab, trying to get onto the other side, but Jahzz0 was still able to go ahead and get the Shoryuken there and end that stock.
All right, Jahzz0 looking pretty solid in this first game.
Wow. I saw a Hadouken clash with a single Mega Man pellet. That is pitiful.
That's a strong robot, bro. Built different, man.
That does not do that much damage, man.
Hey, listen. Does he know?
Ken gotta go back and train to those Hadoukens, man.
There's a reason he's looking so pitiful in Street Fighter 6, all right?
Whoa!
What happened to him?
Dang, Ken catching the straight.
I'm just saying, bro. Don't kill me, Jahzz.
Oh, the spot dodge. Is that going to be enough?
Goodness, not quite, but Lord, he's right on the doorstep of it.
And it's Jahzz0 with 2 stocks now.
Yes.
Remember that. Oh, and that is going to be it with the rage as well. Game, and that is game 1. Going to Jahzz0, very convincing. Peab could not keep the Ken away. Jahzz0 really thinking about these bans here.
Beautiful stuff from Jahzz0, opening up solid 2 stock over Peabnut. Kind of caught deep in thought right now, like, all right.
Yeah, really couldn't find the footing there, especially on that second stock. And once Jahzz0 always held onto that center stage, people always felt like had to be working their way out of the corner and just didn't have too many answers. Unfortunate sour hit on that up tilt that could have meant everything there. But again, that move is extremely powerful, so thank goodness there is some sour hits to it, right? The Mega Man up tilt.
Yeah, some balance is needed.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right.
All right, so best of 5 territory. We've been in it for quite some time. This
Love
is the top
that.
of the crop. If you're joining us just recently, we are here in top 32. So we're seeing some of the best in the Southeast duke it out. Peabnut, one of the best, if not the best. Mega Man here in North America, and Jahzz0, one of the best Kens to do it in the business. And it's crazy with Jahzz0 too, a very young player as well. Really started making some big leaps in the past couple years, and now really making a big splash here on the scene with the Ken.
All right, well, made a splash in that first game. Solid 2 stock is how we start things off. Let's see. Continue.
Okay, snatching the Saw Blade right back up, and that's one thing. If you're playing against someone that, you know, their character can spawn an item, that item control is going to be on point, or it should be at least. But of course, we're talking about Peab, so very proficient here with the Mega Man items. Yeah, and right there, you can actually, there's the only way you can cancel Leaf Shield without throwing it is actually picking up the Saw Blade there. So you saw Peab going ahead, picking up that Saw Blade, canceling the Leaf Shield, and being able to go into other actions there. Got that Mega Man tech on deck.
Oh.
Love these falling up airs coming out from Peab. Jahzz0, like you said, the parry god.
Yes, he is. That's where he's going to find a lot of those openings when Peab decides to keep getting in close.
And it's so important as a a player that plays a rushdown character to have good parries, because all of a sudden your shield becomes way more threatful, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of these rushdown characters, they have so much return on their combos before they're not connecting.
That would have been pretty nasty. Tried to set him up with the Saw Blade, not giving anything up though. Oh, opening, presenting itself, and look at that, baby. Yes, just reversing it up. A little bit of hesitation from Peabnut, leading into a nice conversion from Jahzz0. We get back to the stage though? Yes, he can.
Yeah, Jahzz0's not dropping anything today.
Nah, Jahzz0's on the money right now. I mean, it's that power up when you're playing at home turf too, right?
Yeah, very true.
He's a Georgia boy.
And again, Georgia's such a talented region, right?
It's crazy, bro.
So many of, I mean, best
unknown hitters
too,
man. Like, there's a lot of good players out here. You might not even know whom they are, but they can take you out in bracket. Don't sleep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wrath is Georgia as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Wrath doesn't travel as much, but always good to see. I know Sonic is a big character here in Georgia. The land of Roy, Sonic, and Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, man.
Okay, so Peep here with 2 stocks, but the percentage telling a different story right now. Peep's got to get some of that damage racked on, and yeah, you're getting some of these pellets, but not too much damage. The shield poke maybe, or you just didn't want to get shield broken there.
Yeah, it might have been like, okay, I'll just drop it because I know I'll survive the hit, but yeah, man, all the damage that's accumulated, and you already know Jahzz0, he is on the execution right now, Charles, is really what's impressing me the most.
Yeah, and on top of the execution, Jahzz0 is finding his openings, not only with Nair, we talked about Nair earlier, Jahzz0's coming in with these down airs, really big hits, and when you can get that down air right into the up tilt, you can go into the Shoryuken, and it's just gonna be such a consistent confirm, and you're doing so much damage before the Shoryuken as well.
Jeez.
Eject button is gonna come through here, the rush, but is it gonna be enough? Look at the damage output from Jahzz0 already lapping Peabnut in percent, and yeah, that up tilt gonna get punished. It is not going to be enough, but look at how much damage you are paying for all of these overextensions. But I mean, Peabnut needs to find an answer. You need to get the stock eventually, right?
Yeah, continuing to just an uphill battle, if you will. The way Jahzz0 has just held this one down and just catches him reaching, and the foot is all you're going to get right to the face. Jahzz0 up 2 games to none. Now, will he switch to Sora?
Does everyone just, is everyone's last resort, or just like, oh, I'm bodying this person, switch to Sora?
Sora, do it.
Yo, I'm up 2-0, switch to Sora.
Sora gang.
Nah. Jahzz0 here. Jahzz0 is here to get down to business, get the job done. And, you know, we talked about it earlier. Can Peabnut keep Jahzz0 out? And I don't even feel like Jahzz0 is necessarily overwhelming Peabnut. Jahzz0 is just knowing exactly when and where to find openings here and there, not always just rushing in and pressuring, but when Jahzz0 does get in, gets these really big hits and converts, like gets a huge conversion off of it.
100%.
So I just love the style that Jahzz0 is playing right now. But Peabnut, let's see if Peab can find an answer here. We've definitely seen, maybe not some reverse 3-0s, but we've definitely seen some sets, you know, down 0-2, but still get to that game 5 territory, right? See if Peab can do the exact same thing here. Oh. On small battlefield, trying to set the Saw Blade, pick up the Saw Blade, get the cancel on the Leaf Shield. That's another way you can cancel this Leaf Shield as well, throwing the Saw Blade, throwing it up there.
Okay. Trying to get some good pressure right now. Jahzz0. Oh, but for Jahzz0's free, I'm just thinking, yeah, just need one solid opening to get on in there. And there's the first one all the way over to the right side, not going to KO. But you see just how much he can do. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you're thinking on that one, player.
Yeah, maybe
just handed that one to Jahzz0.
Yeah, maybe Peep thinking an aggressive option was coming. Oh, but the Saw Blade with that multi-hit. Oh, the back air maybe could have got a stronger punish. Another back air should do the trick here. And that is something that Peep could rely on, right? Those edge guards are going to be so pivotal. Ken having a very exploitable recovery, so if Peep can find those situations to get Jahzz0 off stage, but the hard part is Jahzz0's neutral is just so damn good. Peabnut doesn't feel like he gets those kind of openings.
No, they are few and far between, as what we have observed from these first 2 games.
Ooh, trying to wait, and look at that, Jahzz0 not doing any type of panic option, just waiting until the very end.
He's so disciplined for such a young player too, man. Like, he understands, like, everything does not require a response, right?
Yep.
There are kind of situations where I just kind of fall back and chill.
Sometimes doing nothing is doing everything.
Yes. Oh, all right, crash bomb. Sending a little bit, gonna fade it. Yes, I like that going low. He's just definitely not trying to get in a situation where he's gonna get back aired over and over again. Rowdy's taking going a little bit lower, seemingly a bit safer.
Oh, I like that setup. The double up air. Oh, okay. Not going to be enough here, but going to put Peeb in a pretty big danger zone. Okay, using these forward airs, spacing out. Jahzz0 making sure not going to give that nair opening.
Jahzz0 trying to find it. Peabnut, good keep away thus far. He's really using that platform to his advantage. Oh, but Jahzz0 just a raw release. Going to come up with the stock.
Yeah, Peeb really trying to slow things down.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, it was just kind of like, he was kind of rinsing and repeating that a little bit, so Jahzz0 was just like, okay, on the third try, I'm going to get you. And there we go. Great response right there. We call Jahzz0 the parry god, but he's not the only one with access to it. Good stuff to Peeb. Oh, my goodness, that shield lower than Eminem.
Yeah, in that situation, it's actually safer to take the hit there just because you're at such a low percent. A shield break happens that close to the stage, you can KO anyone at 0% just by go ahead and body blocking them from the stage, and they'll just tumble to their doom here. Okay, racking up some damage. These up airs, the up smash, almost getting the shield poke, but Jahzz0 trying to retaliate with the back air. Here comes the forward air over the Hadouken. Okay, Peeb with a little bit more pause in his step here. I like it.
Oh my goodness, hold on now.
Catching the roll
got him?
with the
Yes,
up
he
tilt.
did. Wow, Peabnut going on a absolute tear the last 15 seconds or so to get that game. Nicely done. Mega Man is on the board.
Yeah, and some of those last sequences, again, like I said, Peabnut putting a little pause in his step, just taking just a fraction of a second, just a slight little pause can mean everything, right? Timing and just getting all of those timings against Jahzz0, able to catch that roll, able to tack on as much damage as he did, key to himself in this set, and going through the whole color palette of Mega Man. All right, game number 4 here. See if Jahzz0 can close this one out, or is Peeb going to make the adjustments as needed?
Might go to game 5, you never know. Let's find out. I mean, obviously Jahzz0 trying to be the kid to get a dub on the stream.
Okay, tried to convert off that high nair. Ooh, what a trade there. I believe that was a scoop of up smash, if I'm not mistaken. There's the down air. Oh, not going to be able to get the grab. You can usually true combo into that, but Peeb not realizing what side Jahzz0 was on here. I love these saw blades angled upward. Yeah, trying to snuff out these jump ins.
Oh,
but wow,
quick.
Approaching through the ground this time, Jahzz0 switching things up.
Yeah, always keep him guessing. Okay, nice. Trying to put him on high alert there, saw blade. Let's see, create a little bit of an opening.
Ooh, catching the saw blade, but again, Peeb just spacing out for exactly that jump in nair. You can take a step back, just go ahead and whiff punish that. Okay, there's the forward smash. Peeb switching up a lot of moves on the arsenal here.
Yeah, Jahzz0 seemed like he was getting pretty comfortable those previous matches, but now a bit different things to contend with. Peeb keeping him guessing.
Peabnut with a lot less preemptive swings too, a lot more empty movement. We saw earlier on the first couple games a lot of preemptive either bears or forward airs, but nonetheless it is Jahzz0 that's able to get that down tilt opening and get the stock here.
With empty movements, trying to bait Jahzz0 obviously into swinging first and just capitalizing perfectly, but here we go.
That's one thing that's really hard to do. It's, in my opinion, very hard to bait Jahzz0. Jahzz0, again, and I like that you, ooh, the double off the rush there. I like that you mentioned that as well. Most younger players do not have patience and discipline, but Jahzz0 really showing those are his biggest strengths. And coming from a young player, it's very interesting to see.
Yeah, one thing I definitely appreciate about him for sure.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been serving him well. Trying to chip into this stock.
Ooh, not getting the double fair combo here.
Oh, actually, okay. Kind of punishing him for going high with that back air attempt.
Oh, trying to set the saw blade pressure.
He's definitely kind of pinning him a little bit.
Whoa, what is the remix on his combo?
That juggle was crazy. Like, what?
Looking like a techie combo, man.
I'm saying.
Keeping him in the air and then slamming him down on the ground. Not going to get the finisher, but you are going to get a lot of damage. Getting Mega Man to about 100. I'm pretty sure anything in the shore you will do the trick here.
Yeah, this is a really good percentage to close out for Jahzz0. So you can find it. Peeb with the slow burn right now.
That is going to do it. The roundhouse
no,
is
not quite,
enough.
Not quite.
Okay, going to get the crash bomb on the ledge here. Just weighing it out. Oh, wow, the parry into the immediate down smash, but Peabnut staying alive here. Directional air dodge to the ledge. There's that get up attack. Up air, there's the air dodge. Wow, Jahzz0 getting baited there with the panic option. Okay, just gonna fade back. Not gonna mess with the focus here.
That'll definitely do it. Yeah, okay, 96%, so Peabnut trailing, but not too bad. Let's see if he can catch. Okay, no, Jahzz0 not going to pick a panic option. Just staying grounded.
Using the saw blade, and again, Jahzz0 going to parry through all these projectiles, not going to lose any ground here, and just tacking on slowly but surely all this damage here, and especially these pellets, not going to do too much, right? And Jahzz0, it's not super pivotal that those get parried with the saw blade for sure.
Right.
There's the up air, there's the air dodge,
nice.
Gonna get the scoops.
That was good, yeah. All right. Well, Jahzz0 panicking a tad bit. Oh, but Jahzz0 immediately responds.
Okay, rush off the ledge here. Saw blade. Oh, the tech chase. Oh, is this going to be it? There's no rage. Okay, barely going to survive here. Peeb, you got one last chance.
Yeah,
cannot let Jahzz0 get one more opening. Oh, and that's going to be it.
But Jahzz0, great tracking there. Takes it 3-1 over Peabnut, sending him to the loser's bracket. A little peace sign right there.
Great stuff coming out from Jahzz0. That's one thing he'll never miss, is just going for the ledge trap, fading back, catching the ledge roll with the down tilt. Amazing stuff coming out from Jahzz0. That's going to be one of the bigger strengths, of course, with the FGC characters, with that ledge trapping, right? That auto turnaround, really good at catching those cross-up rolls either in neutral or off the ledge. So incredible stuff, really utilizing the strength of Ken and moving on through the winner's bracket.